Most players waste hours experimenting with bad loadouts, but you don't have to. Our organization placed top 3 in the sweatiest Star Citizen FPS tournament 2 years in a row, so we already did the testing. Today, I'll give you the real pro picks that actually win. In this guide, I'm breaking down the real pro picks for FPS PvP in each weapon class. No Reddit myths, no hand-me-downs from 3 patches ago. By the end, you'll know exactly what guns actually win fights, plus the best attachments to run on them. And stick around for the full breakdown of the absolute best weapons overall. This really has been the year of FPS that CIG promised us. We have the Onyx facilities, fighting the Apex Valakar at Lazarus, extracting Karanite at Tathor, and of course running the high-risk, high-reward trade routes like my recent video series. FPS combat is everywhere now. Even if you're just running PvP bounties or boarding ships for piracy, you need the right kit, or you're already dead. So let's get you all set up. Before we even talk about guns, let's be real. The best attachments in Star Citizen are basically universal. Doesn't matter if you're running a rifle, SMG, or shotgun, these picks will win you fights. Let's get the attachments out of the way so that you know what to run on every gun. For optics, it's simple. Tau Plus Scorched 4X on every single size 2 gun, and Delta Scorched Reflex on every size 1 gun. That's it. ADS is fast, recoil is lower, and you have options with zoom for different engagement ranges. Underbarrel, 250 Tech E laser pointer. Every gun, every time. It tightens your spread massively. Field lights exist, but they give no real handling modification. That said, there is a bug right now that blocks your helmet's flashlight, and these can be a workaround if you need it. For barrel attachments, run the Compensators and Stabilizers. For ballistics, it's the Scion Tweaker Compensators. For lasers, it's the regular EMOD Stabilizers. The Tweaker EMOD consumes more ammo per shot, which has most people not liking it. But stick around because we're going to talk about an exception later. Also, the Bolt weapon line does not fit barrel attachments. Silencers technically exist, but they cut your damage and replace your compensator slot, so unless you're doing some very specific stealth op, don't bother. So here's your loadout cheat sheet. Tau Plus or Delta Scorched, laser pointer, and either Scion Tweaker Compensator for ballistics or EMOD Stabilizers for lasers. Run that setup and you're already ahead of 90% of players. Okay, so attachments are important and all, but the real difference maker is what gun you bring into fights. If you pick wrong, you're basically just a walking loot box. Let's walk through category by category with actual best-in-slot options, not Reddit myths. For SMGs, your best picks are the P8SC and the Quartz. Both are snappy, close-range monsters. The P8SC feels smooth with that minimal recoil, and the Quartz just has best-in-class TTK when you're running boarding ops or fighting indoors. But here's the catch. To explain when to take which guns, you need to know the drawbacks of lasers and bolt weapons. Ship shields block all laser fire, including FPS weapons. So if your target hugs the inside of a shield bubble, your lasers literally can't hurt them, while their ballistic gun can delete you. The bolt weapons have both laser and beam types. The beams can also cut through shields. Bolt guns also overheat faster in hot zones like Lazarus or on Aberdeen. The Quartz you love on Microtech, it will choke twice as fast on Pyro 1. So the bottom line here is Quartz when it's cool, and P8SC when it's hot. Best picks for rifles are the P8AR and the Karna. The P8AR is your safe bet. Ballistic, semi-auto DMR style, reliable, and hard-hitting. The Karna is your big, flashy laser auto rifle. It's more forgiving in close range and has more consistent lower per shot damage. Perfect for places like contested zones and the Ghost Arena where fights might be close or just outside of medium range. The P8AR performs better at longer ranges, while the Karna will be more forgiving in closer ranges. Also notable about the Karna is that running the Tweaker E-mod allows you to one-shot heavy armor with a headshot. For LMGs, the best picks are the FS9 and the Metco. The bottom line here is, LMGs just aren't good right now. The weight slows you too much, ADS speed is bad, TTK is worse, and suppression just is not useful. That said, they still have a use when you need a wall of lead. Think swarms of NPCs mixed into PvP fights. Having someone on the team with one as a second primary can make sense, especially in big facility fights like against the Apex Valacar at Lazarus. Just never try to use it on a player. Switch to your other primary. I'll be covering the new Vault Fresnel LMG in another video after we get it thoroughly tested in some real combat scenarios. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up with the changes. The best picks for snipers are the P6LR and the Zenith. These are the true long-range games. P6 gives you clean, reliable ballistic hits, while the Zenith is just mean when you land shots. Overwatch on Lazarus raids or half-ore mining ops, these are your best friends. Just don't get cute and try to shoot the Zenith through a shield bubble. You'll regret it. For shotguns, your best picks are the Prism and the R97. Shotguns are your hallway and boarding tools. The R97 sprays ballistic paint. The Prism does the laser version. Use the R97 when you know you're about to be in somebody's face, otherwise leave it in storage. Now, the Prism's wild. It actually performs like an SMG out to short mid-ranges, making it the stronger choice by far. Unless you're fighting around shields or in hot zones, but even then, there are better picks than the R97. For sidearms, the best pick is the med gun. Yes, really. When do you equip a sidearm? Well, never. The only pistol worth your time is the med gun. Keep your team alive, reduce the effects of injuries, and don't waste credits on guns that won't have half the impact on a fight as the med gun. For utility, the best pick is the tractor beam. Same story here, it's the only real option. The tractor beam is the utility you'll actually use when playing Anchor for your FPS team. Now let's talk about the grenade launcher. The verdict here is it's trash. It's slow, it's clunky, and it gets you killed more often than it saves you. If you're using one, you might as well just backspace. It's been useless since they nerfed the knockdown on it forever ago. Just leave these in your inventory. Alright, now let's talk about the weapons that stand out across all of these classes. Wrapping this up with the actual meta. The P6LR and the Zenith snipers are the best guns. Nothing beats them, but the skill ceiling is brutal. Especially close up, you cannot miss. If you literally never miss a shot, these are your best in every situation. Next up we have the P8AR, Quartz, and Prism. The P8AR is your reliable do-it-all primary. The Quartz and Prism are the CQB monsters. Just mind the heat. When choosing between the Quartz and Prism, the Quartz has a higher multi-kill potential and can tear through shields, while the Prism has better TTK when it's only 1 or 2 targets. And then we have the P8SC for close quarters. The Prism and Quartz punch above their weight, but if you're worried about shields or heat, the P8SC takes the slot. So P6 or Zenith if you've got the skill, otherwise grab the reliable P8. Then pair your primary with a Quartz, Prism, or P8SC. Alright. I know keeping up with the meta changes can be exhausting sometimes, especially with how much bad information there is out there. Yes, I'm looking at you, mister with 2 FS9s and a grenade launcher. If you want a whole team helping you stay on top, look for the Sons of Ares Discord link down in the description. We are also spinning our Super Pugs Discord back up, better than ever, where we run 5v5 shipboarding FPS games on all of the big ships. You can climb the ranks or just queue for the casual modes. That one is also linked in the description. Let me know your favorite weapon combos, or what you want to see next in the comments. I read everything, I promise. Don't forget, you can click the video on the right side of your screen to check out our full Trade to Route guide series. It's the perfect complement to everything we just covered here, whether you're gearing up to protect your hulls or take somebody else's. Just click it quick before it's gone forever. Until next time, try to get into some trouble.